Nick Ball, take a bow. What a performance. Watch this video. Hello, welcome to my Son. I hope you're all well. Very quick video here. As we saw, Nick Ball, he beat Inoue last weekend. Controversial fight in many ways. I think he should have been deducted a point for the lash out after the first round, but overall, it was a convincing win. Inoue should have been penalised as well, I thought, during the fight, but there we go. I mean, it is what it is. He marches on. But the question is now, where does Nick Ball go? So there's been talk about the fight with Inoue at the end of the year. Frank Warren is very, very bullish about Nick Ball, saying, yeah, he thinks he'll take Inoue. He thinks he'll beat him. I've got to say, I think he would as well. And it's not because Inoue is a poor fighter. I think it's a weight difference we've got to factor in. He's got to come up to weight. Now, if Nick Ball went down to Inoue's weight, then I think, well, it's a no-brainer. Inoue would definitely beat him. But coming up, I'm not so sure because of the nature of a Nick Ball, that he's just a wrecking ball, just keeps on marching forward. And he doesn't seem to get hurt. Now, I'm not talking about styles and I'm not talking about quality, because there is no way that Nick Ball is the same quality as Inoue. You can't convince me of that. But does he have a real good chance of beating Inoue at that weight? Yeah. But he could easily be caught, because in terms of quality, many times he is open and he does leave himself open. And I'm sure most people would agree there that he could easily be caught with somebody who's of a really high quality. Somebody like Inoue, pound for pound, one of the greatest. So is it the right fight for him? Possibly at the end of the year, I would say, and other people, I've heard other people talk about this as well. I just don't think it's the right fight for him now. I think possibly in a year's time. I would like to see Inoue come up to this weight division and maybe take on somebody else, maybe have a couple of tune-up fights, let's say like Usyk did when he went up to heavyweight as well. You know, just test the water. Because if he comes in against Nick Ball or any other world champion there as well, then it's easy to dismiss Inoue for coming up and failing. So I would personally say, well, hold on, you've come up so many times in different weight classes. You're a multi-weight world champion. You're a two-time undisputed or two-weight division undisputed champion. You're one of the best boxers of all time. You're one of the best pound for pounders right now. So to come up again, it's a massive ask again. And for him to come up and go straight into a world title fight, I'm not saying he can't do it. I'm not saying, that he isn't deserving of it. But again, you start stacking things against him. And then I think, well, okay, is this really fair on Inoue to come up? Now, nobody's forcing him to come up, of course, don't get me wrong. But is it, everything's in favour of Nick Ball as opposed to Inoue. As I say, if the roles were reversed, Nick Ball was going down, then obviously you can say, well, Nick Ball has to go down. He's purging himself, he's draining himself just to get down to Inoue's weight. I know there's only 4 pounds difference or whatever it is, but that can make quite a bit of difference in terms of power. Nick Ball has a lot of power and he can take a punch as well. But I think Inoue will expose that a lot more. Whether it will hurt him or not, I don't know. Whether it'll knock him out, I don't know. But certainly I think if it goes the distance, it'll win him, it'll beat him on points. But there's a real risk for it Inoue. There's definitely a real risk against Nick Ball. But would I like to see it right now? Hand on heart? No. I definitely don't want to see it now. I don't want to see it even this year. Next year? Yeah, I'd see that fight. Because actually what I want to see Nick Ball do is solidify his position right now. And other people have said as well, why not unify the division or go undisputed as well, if you can? That would be a massive fight. Just imagine if Nick Ball can unify or go undisputed in the next sort of 12 months. And Inoue continues to do his business as well. Then he comes up. He has a couple of tune-up fights as well in terms of world level, but, not at world title level. And then goes straight in. Now that would be an absolute mega fight. That's where I'm at with the Nick Ball future. I think he's great to watch, really entertaining to watch. He's got to watch his discipline, got to watch his boxing IQ. He's only a young guy. He's going to be learning, of course. He's going to be improving, of course. But it's just his overall strength and his desire just to keep on going forward. He's just a breath of fresh air in terms of boxing, isn't he? And I think the matchup between him and Inoue will be a fantastic fight to watch. I just want Nick Ball to just got more marbles really before, or more bouts I should say, got more bouts before going into it, and I think it'll be an even bigger fight, and I think these two can make it a fantastic fight. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like what I do here, just keep on watching the videos, and I'll catch you again. Bye now.